Tensions between the United States and Venezuela, an American warship has arrived in nearby Trinidad and Tobago. Venezuela has called it a provocation. It also claims to have arrested mercenaries with ties to the CIA. U.S. Navy destroyer USS Gravely docked at the port of Spain. The U.S. Embassy says the ship will be there from the 26th to the 30th October for a joint military training with the Trinidad Defense Force. But Venezuela says that it's a military provocation by Trinidad and Tobago in coordination with the CIA, aimed at spurring a full military confrontation. Venezuela also said it had captured a group of mercenaries linked to CIA, whose goal it was to carry out a false flag attack in the region. A false flag attack is an operation when an act is carried out in such a way that different party appears responsible. Earlier this month, U.S. President Donald Trump confirmed reports that he authorized the CIA to carry out covert operations in Venezuela. Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro has levied accusations of false flag attacks before, including a plan to plant explosives in the U.S. Embassy in Caracas in early October. The U.S. has carried out a number of strikes on boats in the Caribbean and the Pacific. The Trump administration says these ships were trafficking drugs. Kamla Persad Basara, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, has been a vocal supporter of the U.S. military strikes on suspected drug boats in waters off Venezuela. She welcomed the U.S. warship to its shore, adding that her country has been affected by drugs and bloody gang violence fueled by the actions of the drug cartels. Back in June, Venezuela had suggested that Trinidad and Tobago could be behind an alleged incursion of mercenaries into its territory. At the time, the Prime Minister warned of the risk of an incursion from the Venezuelan side, threatening using, quote, deadly force against unidentified Venezuelan vessels. The twin island nation lies about 16 kilometers from the Venezuelan coast. Reports say that it is used as a hub in the Caribbean for drug trade. Trinidad and Tobago has itself been caught up in the U.S. campaign of strikes on suspected drug boats. 2 Trinidad men were reportedly killed in a strike on a vessel that set out from Venezuela in mid-October. However, officials have not confirmed these deaths. The Pentagon escalated its military buildup in the Caribbean this Friday by deploying an aircraft carrier group. The USS Gerald R. Ford joined 8 additional warships, a nuclear submarine, and several F-35 aircraft already deployed in the region. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.